Discover the gripping tale of Keturah, the forgotten wife of Abraham, in this must-watch video. Unearth the untold story of this remarkable woman who quietly shaped history. Journey through the ancient times and witness how Keturah's incredible spirit and unwavering faith impacted her husband and their descendants. This epic discovery will leave you speechless. Hit the like button and share it with your friends to spread the knowledge. You won't want to miss this.
Who was Keturah, and why does her story matter in the biblical narrative? Keturah, a character who appears briefly yet significantly in the Bible, is a woman of mystery and intrigue. Her name surfaces in the Old Testament as the wife of Abraham, the patriarch, following the death of his first wife, Sarah. The enigma surrounding Keturah is palpable, her identity often cloaked in mystery. She is introduced in the narrative as Abraham's wife, but her origins remain uncharted, her backstory untold. Yet, her significance cannot be understated. As Abraham's wife, she occupies a crucial role in the biblical narrative, and her story intersects with that of a patriarch whose legacy has shaped entire civilizations. The implications of Keturah being Abraham's wife are manifold. She becomes a part of a lineage that is foundational to Christianity, Judaism, and Islam. She is etched into the fabric of a narrative that has been retold for generations, her presence a testament to the intricate weave of biblical history. But Keturah was more than just Abraham's wife. She was a mother. The Bible mentions 6 sons she bore to Abraham. Yet, like their mother, these sons receive only brief mention in the scriptures. Their names are listed, but their stories, much like their mothers, remain largely untold. This adds another layer to the enigma that is Keturah, a woman who bore sons to a patriarch, yet whose life and that of her children largely remains a mystery. Despite these enigmatic qualities, Keturah's story is part of the grand tapestry of biblical narrative. She is a character who, though shrouded in mystery, leaves an indelible mark on the story of Abraham and his descendants. Her story is a testament to the many unsung heroes and heroines of the Bible, whose lives, though briefly mentioned, play a significant role in the unfolding biblical narrative. As we peel back the layers of biblical history, the story of Keturah unfolds, revealing a tale of love, legacy, and lineage. Keturah's life, though not extensively documented, holds significant insights. As a figure in the biblical narrative, Keturah's story is intertwined with that of Abraham, one of the patriarchs of the Old Testament. She enters the narrative after the death of Sarah, becoming Abraham's wife and bearing him 6 sons. In the cultural context of the time, Keturah's role was multifaceted. As a wife, she provided companionship and support to Abraham in his later years. As a mother, she bore and raised children, ensuring the continuation of Abraham's lineage. This was a significant responsibility, as the culture placed a high value on family and descendants. Keturah's 6 sons were Zimran, Jokshan, Medan, Midian, Ishbak, and Shua. Each of them went on to father their own tribes, spreading Abraham's lineage far and wide. Zimran is believed to have fathered an Arabian tribe. Jokshan fathered Sheba and Dedan, whose descendants are thought to have settled in what is now modern-day Saudi Arabia. Medan's descendants are less known, while Midian's progeny played a significant role in later biblical narratives. Ishbak and Shua's descendants are believed to have settled in regions of Syria and Iraq. But the story doesn't stop there. Keturah's influence extended beyond her immediate family. The tribes that descended from her sons interacted with other tribes in the region, influencing and being influenced by them. In this way, Keturah's lineage played a part in the complex tapestry of Middle Eastern history. Despite the limited documentation of her life, Keturah's impact is undeniable. Through her sons and their descendants, she contributed to the shaping of cultures and nations. It's a testament to the power of family, lineage, and the roles we play within these structures. From a seemingly obscure figure, Keturah emerges as a matriarch in her own right, leaving behind a significant lineage. Her story reminds us that even those who may seem to play supporting roles in history can have far-reaching influence and leave behind a substantial legacy. Who were Keturah's children, and what role do they play in the biblical narrative? Let's delve into the lives of Keturah's 6 sons, Zimran, Jokshan, Medan, Midian, Ishbak, and Shua, the lesser-known yet vital characters in the biblical tapestry. We begin with Zimran. Even though the Bible doesn't provide a detailed account of his life, his descendants are believed to have settled in the Arabian Peninsula, contributing to the rich culture and history of the region. Jokshan, the second son, fathered Sheba and Dedan. Now, these names might sound familiar. Sheba, often associated with the famed Queen of Sheba, was known for wealth and wisdom. Dedan's descendants, often referred to as Dedanites, were renowned traders, leaving a significant mark on the economic landscape of the ancient Middle East. Moving on to Medan. While there's little about him in the scriptures, his descendants, the Medanites, are believed to have populated a part of the Arabian Peninsula, adding to the diverse tribes of the region. Next, we have Midian, arguably the most notable of Keturah's children. His descendants, the Midianites, were a nomadic clan often mentioned throughout the Bible. They interacted with key biblical figures, including Moses, who spent 40 years in Midian after fleeing Egypt. Ishbak, the fifth son, remains somewhat of a mystery, with sparse biblical references. Yet, he's part of this intricate biblical lineage, his existence reminding us of the vast and sometimes uncharted genealogical expanse of the Bible. Lastly, Shua. His descendants, the Shuhites, were influential, with one of them, Bildad, appearing as one of Job's friends in the Book of Job. Keturah's children, though not as well known as Isaac or Ishmael, play a crucial role in shaping the narrative of the Bible. Each son, each descendant, each tribe adds a thread to the rich tapestry of biblical history, reminding us that every character, no matter how briefly mentioned, has a part to play in this grand narrative. What legacy did Keturah and her children leave behind? A question that invites us into the annals of biblical history to unearth the impact of a woman and her offspring. Often overlooked but undeniably significant, Keturah and her children, namely Zimran, Jokshan, Medan, Midian, Ishbak, and Shua, had an indelible influence on the biblical narrative. This influence is most profoundly seen in the tribes they founded, each of which played a pivotal role in shaping the trajectory of the Israelites. Zimran, the eldest, is believed to have founded an Arabian tribe, while Jokshan's descendants established tribes in the Arabian Peninsula. Medan, on the other hand, is associated with the Madanites, a nomadic tribe known for their trading prowess. The Midianites, descendants of Midian, are often mentioned in the Bible, particularly for their interactions with Moses and the Israelites. Ishbak's lineage remains a mystery, while Shua's progeny are thought to have settled in eastern Palestine. These tribes were not just passive entities on the sidelines of biblical history. They were active participants, interacting with the Israelites, engaging in trade, and at times, even coming into conflict. Their presence and influence were felt throughout the biblical narrative, shaping the Israelites' journey in profound ways. Moreover, the legacy of Keturah and her children extends beyond the formation of these tribes. It is a legacy that underscores the interconnectedness of peoples and cultures in biblical times. It reminds us that the biblical narrative is not a story of isolated communities, but of a complex web of relationships, alliances, and conflicts. The tribes founded by Keturah's children were instrumental in shaping the cultural, economic, and political landscape of the Middle East. Their interactions with the Israelites played a significant role in shaping the Israelites' identity and destiny. So, when we ask, what legacy did Keturah and her children leave behind? The answer is not just in the tribes they founded, but in the unfolding narrative of the Bible. Keturah's legacy, much like her life, is woven into the rich tapestry of biblical history, asserting her importance in the grand scheme of things. How does the story of Keturah influence our understanding of the Bible? Now that's a question that could lead us down many fascinating paths. As we delve into this, we'll see how her story, though seemingly minor, plays a significant role in the larger biblical narrative. Keturah is often overshadowed by Sarah, Abraham's first wife. Yet her story is a testament to the multi-layered narrative of the Bible, where no character is insignificant. Keturah, in her quiet way, influences the biblical narrative in ways that might not be immediately apparent. First, consider the children she bore to Abraham. Each one would go on to become the progenitor of various tribes and nations. While these nations might not be at the forefront of the biblical narrative, they form the backdrop against which the drama of the Bible unfolds. Each tribe, each nation contributes to the rich tapestry of cultures and peoples that the Bible encompasses. Moreover, Keturah's story exemplifies the Bible's tendency to elevate the seemingly unimportant. Her marriage to Abraham after Sarah's death resembles the biblical pattern of God bringing forth significant outcomes from overlooked individuals. Keturah, a secondary wife, becomes the mother of nations, reminding us that in the biblical narrative, no one is insignificant. Her story also challenges our understanding of biblical narratives as linear or simple. Keturah's life is woven into the complex web of relationships and events that make up the biblical narrative. Her presence adds depth and complexity, reminding us that the Bible is not a simple story but a rich, intricate narrative full of unexpected twists and turns. In the grand narrative of the Bible, Keturah's story serves as a reminder that even the seemingly small parts play a crucial role in shaping the bigger picture. Keturah, while not as prominently featured as other biblical figures, leaves an indelible mark on the biblical narrative. Through her, we learn that every character, every story, however small, has a role to play in the grand scheme of things.